Good evening, my fellow Americans. Tonight I want to talk to you on a subject of deep concern to all Americans and to many people in all parts of the world, the war in Vietnam. I believe that one of the reasons for the deep division about Vietnam is that many Americans have lost confidence in what their government has told them about our policy.
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to talk to you about Syria, why it matters, and where we go from here.
Well, when I got to Vietnam, I literally expected to be welcomed with open arms by the people of Vietnam.
Okay, for the record, this is the Chow Hall at Butler Range, 30 miles east of Baghdad. Today is the 10th of July, 2004, and I'm going to document Army Chow. Temperature is about 115. It's the coolest day it's been since I've been here. It's been up in the 130s. Mostly as you can see, there's absolutely friggin' nothing here. So we're gonna go inside in a minute. You get to see what Army Chow in the middle of friggin' hell is like. There's Scott. Hey Scott. Today's documentary is on Army Chow.
Army Chow.
What's your opinion of Army Chow?
You know, sometimes it's good, most of the time it's bad.
The tactical task to breathe fire has now been issued. Good to go. You will breathe fire day in and day out for the next 2 months. You will breathe fire in your sleep. You will feel fatigue. You will feel fear. You will feel happiness. You will feel regret. You will feel sadness. At the end of the day, you will continue to breathe fire. You got to stay methodical on the field. You got to stay clear-headed on the field. You got to work any resource as required to move like this. Move methodical and ensure you always have mutual support in position to effect the fight and bring fires as required to fucking kill the enemy. Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy!
Why was Uncle Sam pushing so hard to remake the world in America's image? Well, we thought there were 3 major benefits. The first has to do with human rights. As you all know, liberals care greatly about individual rights. And this is a wonderful thing. It's one of the reasons that I'm very thankful that I was born and raised in liberal America. We care about rights, and we believe those rights are inalienable. What that means is that every person on the planet has those rights, and that we as Americans care not only about the rights of our fellow Americans or our fellow Canadians, we care about the rights of everybody on the planet. Rights really matter. They're a centerpiece of liberal theory. And the idea here is that if you can create a planet that's filled with nothing but liberal democracies, we will no longer have to worry about massive violations of human rights, because liberal democracies, by definition, privilege individual rights and hardly ever engage in massive violations. You all know Frank Fukuyama's very famous piece, The End of History, right? The End of History, right, says that what's happening here is that liberal democracy is inexorably spreading all across the planet. And we're eventually going to reach the point, Frank says, where there's nothing but liberal democracies on the planet. And what does he say is then going to be the most formidable problem we face? Boredom.